Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. It's Wednesday, which for me, that means WTF Wednesday, weekly tracking of finances. So thank you guys for being here. Click that subscribe button, like the video, and let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. I have not been doing great. That stomach bug that I had the weekend prior came back full force this weekend. I tell you what, I have not vomited in a very, very, very long time. And I finally did this past weekend and it was awful. Awful. So, with that being said, it's been a rough few days. That's why you only got one DIY this past weekend, because I couldn't. And luckily, I had already pre recorded that video I dropped on Monday. I pre recorded it last week, so at least I had that going. I am exhausted. But I'm feeling a little bit better today, so we are going to do our WTF Wednesday. We're not going to let that set us back. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and grab today's prompt card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompt card. It's basically a conversation starter. So I'll ask and answer the question on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below. It's just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompt card is, how did you become close with your best friend? Well, my best friend is my husband, so I married him. I've had a lot of best friends in my lifetime, but they've all stayed for a long time, and then we've kind of just drifted apart. Nothing bad happened. I mean, there's no pivotal moment where we're not going to be friends. We just kind of drifted apart. We stopped calling. We stopped texting as much, But the thing is we could easily just text or call and it would be like there's not much missed. Or, let me catch up or whatever, and it's not a big deal. But I 100% have to say that my best friend is my husband, and I married him. So that's how we became close. He's my longest running friend that I have. So there we go. How about you? How did you become close with your best friend? Let me know in the comments below. All right, it's WTF Wednesday time. And we've got some tracking to do for this past week. If this is one of your first times ever watching one of my WTF Wednesday videos, well, this is what I like to do. First off, thank you for being here, for clicking on this video. I hope that it inspires you. My channel is surrounded around my budget using the cash envelope system. And part of that is we have digital spending, we have credit cards, and not everything is spent in cash. So this is a system that I've kind of come up with to help me deal with those expenses when we're not paying cash. And it also helps me track on how much I'm spending, so I can kind of keep a gauge on what I need to save for specific areas so that I make sure we have enough money coming in, So we have to make sure that we have all things accounted for. We want to see how much we have spent over the past week, and so on and so forth. So today we're going to be tracking, obviously, our bank account spending, anything that we swiped for, but we're also going to be tracking our credit card spending. My hubby has a credit card he uses just for gas purchases, and it has a cashback thing, so it's our normal everyday purchases that we make anyway, and it allows us to earn cash back. So we're going to be tracking the credit card as well. We're also going to be tracking our cash spending, so things that we actually paid physical cash with. And then we're going to be tracking our bills after all is said and done. So all different ways and methods that we are spending money, whether that's in just everyday spending, gas, bills, whatever, we're tracking it today. So every Wednesday I go through the past week of online or digital spending, bills, and cash, and we just write it all here so that we get us a basic number so we know exactly how much we spent in the past week. So, I also do like to use no spin stickers on the days that we don't have any transactions going on, and I'll be using these stickers to give myself little check boxes. I use Casey Lee Design stickers for most of all of my stickers, and if you guys want to check her out, she's on Etsy. She makes all these stickers that you see, and I love it, and I've been using her for over a year now, and I have no regrets. So, and she's also been gracious enough to give you guys a code, Thriving15. You get 15% off if you decide to buy from her. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Starting with the 12th, we're going to have a grocery purchase that day. We did have a lot of like swiping, and you'll see for groceries, usually we pay cash, but with me being down and out and sick and things, I couldn't really go. And a lot of times it was my hubby who was already out and about with work and just decided to stop, get this, get that for dinners and stuff so that he could take care of the family while I was sick. So that's why you're going to see a lot of swiping for groceries, whereas normally we usually just pay cash. So this one was for 62 rounded up. I do a roundup method so that I can do a save the change challenge. It's just a little way to help build our account buffer in our spending account. That way you're saving a little bit of money without any effort. So the original cost was $61.18 and we are saying it's 62, so that is 82 cents that we saved there. On the 13th, we also had a grocery purchase, of course. I think he just was doing like one day at a time, one night at a time. This is 65 rounded up, and the original cost was 64.76. So that is a total of 24 cents we're putting towards our Save the Change challenge. On the 14th, he did go by an Asian marketplace. So it's also coming out of grocery, and that's for $70. 70 rounded up from 69.72. That's 28 cents. All right, so nothing on the 15th, 16th, but on the 17th we did have some things. We had Peach Pass come out. That is our local toll system here in our state, and it was for $20 even. Then my hubby did get some wood, but he did use some income that he got from selling some baskets, but he did go over $1. So I am going to be taking that from either his wood or his TK Toys, just depending. But I think it's going to be TK Toys because I don't think he has any ones in the wood, and I don't want to break up that cash. So we're just going to do $1 there, no change. Also on the 17th, we had a gaming purchase, and this is me. Like, when I am sick, this is not good for our bank account, I'm telling you, because I'll just sit there and lay in bed wallowing in pain and play games. And obviously buy things because I don't want to wait for any kind of like timer or something. I don't know. It's pathetic, I know, but that's why we have a gaming envelope, so no shame. All right, on the 18th, we did have a car maintenance purchase. So that was for 32 rounded up. Original cost was 31.31, 69 cents. And then we had a grocery purchase again on this day. This was yesterday. It was $71 rounded up. Original cost was $70.39, and 61 cents is our change there. I think that it's proof that we spend about $60 to $70 for one dinner. But I mean, sometimes he gets like a few other things. Like, for instance, last night he did get some paper towels, and something else. But that just goes to show you how expensive food is now. Like, we might as well eat out. No, I'm just kidding, because eating out is even more expensive. So anyway, let's keep moving on. The last one on this day was for, I'm going to say health savings, but I don't know that that is where I'm going to take it from, just because that's where I am saving for medical bills, and I don't want to take it out of there if I can help it. So I might pull it from somewhere else, but for right now I'm going to write health savings. It was $41, and the original cost was $40.99. I did get some liquid iron, and that's how much it was. That's a little high, but I don't know. It was liquid iron. It was like the best one I could find, highly rated. Yeah, because I think that my daughter is a little bit low on iron. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll see. I'll check it out. We'll try it out, see if that helps in her different various symptoms that she has. So we'll see. All right. Now we are going to move on to credit card. This was all from our spending account. So credit card, going back up to the 12th, we had gas, and that was for $35. And it was not even, so $35, $34.86 was the original cost. That's 14 cents we have there. On the 15th, right here, we had a credit card gas, and that was for 20 even. He did actually get it right that time. Then on the 17th, we have another gas purchase for $30. Original cost is $29.76. Oops, $30.29.76, and that's 24 cents. And then on the 18th, we had two different gas purchases. One because one is for his vehicle, and then the other was for the lawnmower because he did cut grass. So $14 there. So he spent $13.01, so that's 99 cents. He didn't make it even. It's okay. We can round up, and that goes to our Save the Change challenge. And then last one was for his actual vehicle. So $29 there. 29 minus 28.69. And so that's 31 cents there. Okay, I think that's everything. It's not too bad when you look at it, but it is a lot of purchases. But this is what happens when your girl is sick. So we deal. For credit card spending, I'm going to go ahead and calculate that up just so that we know how much, because it all comes from one envelope, and we might as well. So we'll just do ourselves a favor and go ahead and calculate this up for us. So that is $128 that we'll be pulling from credit card. And then we do have bank spending, so I'm going to go ahead and calculate that up because why not? We're here. So that's $365 that we spent in bank spending. And then we'll figure out cash spending when we pull out the trackers for that. We can just go ahead and do the Save the Change. Let's see what we saved this time. So we're saving $4.34 towards our account buffer, which is awesome. All right, so now that we've done most of the calculations, let's go ahead and be our little extra selves and put on our squares. I'll set everything up and then we'll start pulling cash. We did have one day, no spend, don't forget that. All right, so we're going to start with grocery. Since we did have several grocery purchases, let's calculate those up so that we can know how much we gotta pull out of everything. I really have to get better so that I can do full-on grocery shopping again because this is killing. All right, so $268 is what we need to pull from grocery. Let's see what we have left in here. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if, let's see what the change is. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, and 62. 62, it's so close. I might just pull 262 out. Ew, get rid of that. Probably going to see that again anyway because I have a cash stuffing on Friday, but ew. People ruined this. That just looks really bad. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull out $6, maybe from extra toiletries. Let's see. Maybe, what do we have in miscellaneous? 2 5s. Yeah, let's do miscellaneous. I'd rather pull from miscellaneous so that this is not affected right here. So we needed $6. We've got 10 there, so we'll pull 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that in there. Okay, so that covers 268, or at least it should. So let's see. 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8. Perfect. So 268, we've covered all the grocery, wherever they all are. Okay. All right, grocery is covered. Next up is going to be gas, and we already calculated that up. It's 128. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30. And then we'll have $2 in change. This one instead. All right, so that leaves 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and $2. 102. So that covers all of our gas purchases. All right, and then let's see, Peach Pass is in here. So let's go ahead and grab a 20 out of there. So 20 from there. Alright, and then I think that's everything that's in this binder, but while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and pull it. This is the only binder we pulled from. For cash purchases, I mean, so that's the only binder we spent out of with cash this past week. In here, I'm going to find gaming right there. So let's go ahead and pull the $3. I'll leave one. And then I think that's everything that we're pulling from this binder. Yes. I am going to grab that $1 from TK Toys. I'll have to let him know this is where I took it from, but I know for a fact he has $1 in here, so it's better than breaking up bigger bills in his wood fund. So $1 for his wood that he went and bought, and then that's it from this one. And last up is reserves. I don't have a sticker on here because it just didn't stay, so I got annoyed with it and took it off. Starting with car maintenance, we have $32 that we need here. Let's see what we have. 20, 30, 35, and it's 32, so we need 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. I'll just put that in the back there. 20, 35. Okay, and then health. This is the one I'm not sure I want to pull from because this is for medical bills, and I have to pay medical bills in a week. So I don't know that I want to pull that from here. I'd rather be able to pay medical bills, but that means we're going to have to find where to pull the $41 from. It might be cost of living. 20, 35. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to pull that, and then let's see. So I need $6 somewhere. Let's see what we can find. Let's pull $5 from extra toiletries. And then let's pull a 1 from, let's pull it from gas, because we probably won't be using that. Alright, so that should cover. Alright, so I am going to put that I took this from cost of living plus, we'll say toiletries. Alright, so in total we have 20, 35, 41. That covers the whole thing, which is good, and that's everything. Perfect. And the only thing that we had for cash spending was groceries, $488. Week 3, we did do some grocery shopping like that, but not enough apparently. So $488 in total for cash spending. And I'll just pop this back in so that we can have that where it goes. Each of my binders has one of these, so if we spend out of an envelope, we just write it on that. Which means we didn't take anything from our account buffer, which is what allows us to make these purchases in our bank account, so we definitely don't want to take from that, so it's good when that is at 0. Okay, so in total, this past week, we spent $365 from our bank account, $128 from our credit card, and $488 in cash, for a total of $981 that we spent this past week. Alright, let me go ahead and grab my thumbnail and then we'll continue on. Okay, thumbnail has been taken, so I am going to take $128 and I'm going to put that aside since that is our credit card and that goes into a different billing account. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 125, 6, 7, 8, 128 there. Again, that's for credit card spending. So I'm just going to add that to what we have in my back to the bank. Right here. So we spent 128 this go round for week 3. So in total for credit cards so far we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 30, 45, 50, 350, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 360 in total. Which is good because we got to pay off that credit card very soon. And then we do have money in here. My son is taking me on a date, so this is from him. He's taking me on a date to MomoCon. And then we did have some change in here from other things that my kids spent. So we're just going to add this to it. And I will probably take my YouTube paycheck out of this and then deposit the rest. And that way I have the cash that I need. And then whenever I get paid from YouTube, it just drops in the account and it stays there. So it's basically like depositing it in a different way. So we have 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 445, 55, 65, 71. So $471 needing to go back to the bank. And I'll take, like I said, my paycheck out of that and then deposit the rest. Yay! It's getting pretty full, is the way it is. Alright. The next thing I like to do is to transfer these numbers over to my main billing book, because this is just my WTF Wednesday book, so that I can keep everything together in one nice little place. Let me just, I'm going to move this over so I don't have to keep taking it off. Okay. Here's my billing book. This is my main billing book. This is my main piece. All right. Starting in April, of course, because we're in April. Let's go back to here. This is my transaction log. This is where I keep everything together so that I don't have to keep swapping books. Let me do some writing. And no, I didn't fix last week's numbers. I know I made a mistake because I didn't do the calculator right, but I'll try and remember to do that. I just totally forgot to do it. Okay. So starting with bank spending, we spent $365. Credit card, we spent $128. Cash spending, we spent $488. Our save the change was $4.34. Now let's do some math. Our running balance for bank spending was $34.365. That's $399 that we spent from the bank this month so far. Our running balance for credit card spending for gas was $232 plus the $128 this week, and that's $360. Our cash spending balance is $2,411, which I know is not right, so I'll have to fix it. Actually, I should fix it first because I don't want to calculate all of that up, you know? So this is the one where I made the mistake at right here. I don't remember what the mistake was. So much has happened, guys, in a week time. That was correct, but we did something wrong. Let's see. What was it? Was it this one that we did something wrong? Or was it this one? 864, 1547. No. What did I do wrong? I have to look at the video. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video. Where's my phone? Okay, so according to my video here, this was supposed to be 1655. $1,655. Look at me. Having to refer to my own video so that I can figure out where I made my mistake. So it was 2,519. And now we can do our running numbers. So we're adding $488 to that. So $3,007 in cash spending. We did have a washing machine, so if you're new, we had to buy a washing machine last week. We did that in cash. So $4.34 and $3.01. So far this month we have saved $7.35 just by rounding up. And now this portion of the video is done. We're done with that part. Now we have to track our bills. So let's see what came out for the past week. We had Prime, which is Amazon. We had our second account come out. I have no idea what that account is. It's a long story. Don't even ask. And then we did have our trash come out. So that was $117. Good. It didn't go up. I was worried about that. We did have our internet come out, which is Spectrum here, for $99.98. And then our water did come out, and it was $57.79. And that's all that's come out this past week. So let's go back to our calendar. We'll just add that to here. We had trash for $117 come out. Good. We had our other Amazon Prime come out for $14.99. Good. And then we had our water come out for $57.79. Good. And our internet did come out for $99.98. Good. So we just have our medical bills that we have to pay, electricity, the truck, car insurance, Serious iCloud Discord. Okay, we have a lot more to do. We have so many bills. But we did do our WTF Wednesday last week, our cash stuffing last week. We did one DIY, not that one. We did do the Modus cash stuffing and today's video. So on Friday, we are going to have our YouTube cash stuffing. So I hope you guys join me then. I can't wait for that. But this video is done as far as I'm concerned. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you a little bit. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to be your weekly inspiration for your own budgeting journey. And we all have one, whether you do it or not. So let me be your weekly inspiration as we move through this thing called life and we budget ourselves and we live intentionally. So I will see you guys on Friday for our YouTube cash stuffing. Looking forward to it. And as always, until next time, bye.